You can go around and tell people that body count doesn't matter, but at the end of the day, it does. And apparently this video will mathematically explain that. So let's check it out.
And I don't feel like people should care about your past dating history if I'm on a date with you now.
Why do you think guys care so much about body counts?
That's a good question. I don't have a clue.
Me neither.
Yeah, he does. We all do. All of these things matter in different ways to everybody, but they all matter. And this one matters a lot, and too many women don't get that.
If we get to talking and your past comes up, you know, I promise you I will listen and I won't say nothing to you. But I swear to God, I'm judging. Oh, I'm judging. I can't look past you telling me that you got in high school. I'm sorry, I can't. I won't say anything to you. And we can continue the date. But as far as you getting cuffed, oh, you're cooked, baby. That's it. No, there's no way. The fact that I know it happened now, I still think that it can happen again. You can still come over, like I'm telling you, but that's your max contract. You're not getting a signing bonus. You're not getting an extension. That's it. I'm judging, and I'm judging every word. Like, what?
That's probably what I would do too. Some women seem to think we shouldn't do this.
It's just a weird thing to ask.
It's not. The only reason you think it's weird is because you barely can answer it. Look how shy and how like you're laughing about it because it is shocking only for you. Even for you, it is shocking to talk about that topic. Like you feel uncomfortable talking about it because you know you were a bad girl. You know, if you were not, you would be so happy to even say how pure you are because you love to be admired by other people, and your purity not only is like something that you respect and you're happy about, but also you would like others to respect it and be happy about as well. If you want to be a keeper, if you want to be the one and only, you know, like this is it, the waifu material. If you're not a waifu material, then yeah, you definitely don't want someone to ask you about your history and past.
I feel like people should care about your past dating history if I'm on a date with you now.
Here's why that's really, 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 really dumb. This is the ick indicator. It's a tool for understanding why women get the ick, which is when you do something that shows weakness and then she doesn't like you anymore. There are two types of icks. Type 1 is not manly enough, and type 2 is too girly, too feminine, too affected by your environment. For example, not spending enough on a date is not enough of a man. And too cold is, oh, poor baby, is the environment hurting you? They're arranged in order of these are your fault and these are her fault. She's unsalvageable, get rid of her. I saw this one happen in real life. A guy clipped bear spray to his belt and his girlfriend said, "You're such a baby." And there were bears. I saw 4 of them. The reason I bring it up is that an ick is not a judgment, it's a feeling.
What, is he supposed to like actually fight a bear with his bare hands?
Women don't get out a pen and paper and go, should I feel gross right now? They just do. And when you are lacking purity, that is a male ick. We don't think about it, we just feel it the same way that you do. We might think of you as a keeper and then we go, oh, you did what in college? By the way, if you want to learn about men or women fast, you should try short form. It's just the best parts of books. Link in the comments. So this...
I really don't need to learn about men and women from books. Just go outside, talk to men, women, experience things, not sexual things, but like experience life, talk with people, listen to other people and their experiences and learn from them and learn from their mistakes. You don't have to go and make your own mistakes. There is plenty of other people who will make the mistakes for you so you can just learn from them.
Attitude.
And I don't feel like people should care about your past dating history if I'm
doesn't matter. Let this poor bastard explain it to you.
I'm in a predicament here. I'm talking to this chick and f***ing with her. 3 of them in the room were like, oh, we already hit.
That's brutal.
See? Even if you are hiding your history and you're like acting all pure and whatnot, eventually the truth will come out because men talk. All right, like they even exaggerate and sometimes they even lie, but a lot of times they say the truth, and you don't want to be in the middle of that situation where men are bragging about your woman without you knowing. Like that is such a terrible predicament, like such a terrible situation to be in.
You know, and I'm in a fraternity. I know these guys. They aren't the nicest dudes. And it's not 3, bro. She's 7 of my friends. Every time I look at her, I just get this feeling of like utter disgust, and I immediately just go like, "Oh, 7 of the bros have been in there," which is not chill. She's literally like everything I want in a woman. and I would probably marry her if she hadn't 7 of my bros.
Did you hear that? He wants to like her, but when he knows what she did, he can't. Just like you can't like a guy when he does something icky. This has happened to me several times. I will meet a girl.
And this is something that my late mom taught me when I was like 16, 17. She was telling me like, now that you're ready to date and stuff, like this is it, you know, a man would appreciate you if you keep your purity and stuff like that. So maybe she was saying it just to keep me safe, but at the same time, it actually relates. It still, even today, makes sense.
Girl, she waits a while for me to get attached, and then she says, by the way, I did all this, and I go, now I need a reason to end it. And then I do. I just don't know where I'm going to be in 3 weeks. You know, it's crazy. It's not a conscious process. It's just a feeling. I just don't want that. You may have been lied to, probably by someone who looks like this, about these feelings being a social construction, but this is what that sounds like to us. You don't actually like this guy instead of me. That's a social construction. Doesn't change your mind, does it? I once let a girl stay with me because she was having a hard time, and I found stripper clothes laying around, and I said, what is this? And she said,
What is really a stripper clothes? That's not a stripper clothes. That's a thong, okay? Women wear it. They don't have to be strippers to wear it.
I make those for strippers. And I said, why do you know so many strippers? And she said, I used to work at a strip club, not as a dancer, just selling drinks. And I was like,
Interesting.
So just the probability that she was lying was enough. Don't just let people move in with you, by the way. So you can yap and yap all you want about what you think men should feel, but we're not gonna stop feeling it. We're just gonna lie to you.
I won't say anything to you, and we can continue the date. You can still come over, like I'm telling you, but that's your max contract. You're not getting a signing bonus. You're not getting an extension. That's it.
Maybe you'd rather hear it from a woman. Listen to her.
So as women, we need to be very careful about who we entertain. Trust and believe, if you meet a respectable man and he finds out that you linked, dated, entertained a fuckboy, he is going to silently judge you. There are a lot of men who will meet you, think you're beautiful, think you're smart, think you have a lot going for yourself, and that they will find out that you entertained that guy, and it's an immediate turn off. He is not going to respect you. At the time, it's all fun and games, but these things do follow us in our dating history.
Exactly.
No man wants to be walking around hand in hand with a girl and other men are talking about her, laughing at her. Fun is fun, but you still have to use brain when you're entertaining men, because don't let today's enjoyment mess up tomorrow's prospects.
Guess who never learned that lesson? Let's let her talk a little more.
The lowest amount of money a guy should spend on a wedding ring for you.
Oh, it should be like for sure 30, 40K.
Why? Why? Why are you dumb? Spend that money on the future, on your house, furniture, dishwasher, washing machine, vacations, future kids, savings. What do you need a 40K ring? A golden ring is enough. Does it have to be a 40K ring? Oh my god, it needs to have a diamond on it. It needs to be blazed. I like vomiting in diamonds. Jesus.
Standards here.
Would you have been a little upset if it was 10K?
Yeah, probably.
How do you come to that number?
Well, I was like trying to be polite, and you know how there's the typical, it's supposed to be like 3 months of their salary. Like did what 3 months of his was, and then I lowered it a bit and left some cushion. So I was like, this would be sufficient.
What's the worst question you can get asked on a first date?
What's your number?
Like body count?
Yeah, it's just a weird thing to ask.
Why do you think guys care so much about body counts?
It's a good question. I don't have a clue.
I find videos to react to when people recommend them. They're usually pretty popular. Do you understand why this one was popular? This girl wants a $40,000 ring, but you're not allowed to ask about her past.
We have standards here.
And by we, she means just her. No standards for men, especially this one, not allowed, except that we're going to have them anyway, we just won't tell you about them. And then you'll never figure out the reason that the answer to what are we is always, oh, we're just friends.
We're just friends. Yeah, sure you are. Okay, like sincerely, I believe a man and
What
a
I would-
woman can be friends. In my opinion, it is a possibility. I have male friends more than female friends, and yeah, maybe I'm not as close to them as I am to my female friends. Like, we don't share like a lot of topics together. But the reason I have more male friends is because I'm a gamer and I love to play video games, and a lot of my male friends love to play video games and less my female friends.